What is going on, guys? Welcome to Just Geeking Out. It's been a long time. Sorry, I've been very busy. I've been neglecting this channel, but I have not been neglecting my geekiness. I am back. We're back to doing lives every Sunday, and we are back to doing these unboxings. You saw the thumbnail. You know what it is. Before we go any further, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, man, because right here we have, well, you can't really see what we have, but you know what it is. It's that Hot Toys David Corenswet Superman. Now, I just first wanted to show you this box. I got this from Pop Collectibles, and just wanted to show you how they send it. Like, packaged really freaking well, man. Really well. Just wanted to show you this packaging. Make sure I don't show you my address. Has the fragile handle with care sign. So just wanted to show you guys, this is my first time buying anything from Pop Collectibles. It's actually my first 1/6 figure, period. Just wanted to show you guys how they package their boxes. All right, let's get to the box we really care about. And here we are, man. That actually took a while to get out. Pop Collectibles really does a good job packaging their items. Like, it was wrapped in bubble paper, excuse me. And also had the, the plastic bag over it. Now, I will say that the box is a little dented at the top, but I can't even be mad. For all I know, that's how they received it, because the way they packaged it, I mean, there's no other way it could be packaged better than that, unless being like put in a steel case or something. So it is what it is. But look at this beautiful packaging right here. So first up, you have this kind of plastic covering, which has that Superman logo on it, as well as the lettering Superman and Krypto collector set. So that's pretty cool. Let's take a look at this box, which I love the artwork, man. Like, I love this movie so much. And I know there's people who don't. They prefer Snyder and Henry Cavill, which is fine. I like those movies too, but I really like this guy. I just love the characterization and the hopefulness of this Superman, and that goes to the costume, the colors, and, even the way it fits grew on me. Like, he's not trying to come out here looking crazy and posing like a god. He wants to be as approachable and as possible, I love that Corenswet convinced James Gunn to keep the briefs. It's silly, but it's silly because the most powerful godlike man in the world doesn't want to be feared. He wants children to approach him. Anyway, very clean logo right here. Superman and Krypto, you see it. The MMS 812 1/6 collector set. In the back right here with all the legal mumbo jumbo. And again, that's the same. And here, look. So I showed you the top here, which just has that Superman font. And then this way, that Superman logo. And then here we open it up, and you see the figure. This is my first 1/6 ever. I was not really going to get into collecting Hot Toys, but they've gotten so good. And it was between this and the in-art, and I actually pre-ordered the in-art because I didn't like the Hot Toys, but then the Hot Toys' prototype just improved so much, and the costume looks so much more accurate than the in-arts. I just went with the Hot Toys. Now, for all I know, when we only saw the in-art prototype, when the actual one drops, that might be more accurate. I don't know. But look up. I don't remember saying in the sky. I thought it was just look up, but who cares? And then same thing right here. Hot Toys presents Movie Master Series, Superman and Krypto. Okay, man. Let's get this bad boy open. So I like the way Hot Toys packages their figures, man. It keeps it nice and safe. Multiple trays. Okay, bear with me if this is awkward. Like I said, this is my first time unboxing a 1/6 figure. So let's start with the base, right? That seems to make sense. We'll start with the base. Okay. Now, I'm like, where am I gonna put this? I might just go right here on this desk. What a statement piece. Here we go. Here's that base, giving you the feeling of the fortress. I love the silver Superman logo. It's pretty dope. It is big, but it's not crazy. It's not too crazy. Bring you down. We get accessories in here. I'm not sure what these are yet. I think this is the Krypto flight stand. This is his little crotch stand that I will not be using because he comes with, this is really cool. This is what made me really want this instead of the in art, is that it comes with this magnet. So you put the magnet on his back, and that is what holds up the figure. So you don't have to like use this, which I guess for some people they said it can like, warp the material or whatever. So we have this right here, which, I'm sure there's definitely that can go there if you're not using it. And okay, I'm sure there's instructions here somewhere. I should probably try to find those instructions because I have no idea what I am doing at all. There should be instructions somewhere. Okay, I think I found them. For those of you who don't know, I keep my videos pretty raw and unedited. You're getting the real deal. Okay, here's the instructions. It's actually taped on the figure tray if you're having a hard time finding them. Here it is right here. And yeah, it shows you how to do with the head. So yes, so this tool is used, I guess, to the eyes, to make the eyes move, which is great. And then for the display, you actually put this guy. This guy goes here. Huh. So this guy can go here, or this guy can go here. You have a choice. You have a choice. And then, of course, yes, we established this is Krypto. Okay, cool. We figured out the base. It doesn't light up or anything. It's just, as in, if you don't use this piece, you put this right here. And if you don't want to use this piece, you put this piece right here. So no matter what, you can have a finished fortress display piece. I already know that I want to use the magnet. I'm going to peel this off right now and get it ready for later. All right, it's on there pretty good. So, oh, and look at that little detail, little Superman logo right there. Nice touch. We're gonna put that. I guess that's the way it's supposed to go. Oh, this does come out. Okay. Why? I don't know, but it does. Just so you know. Can I get it back in? Sure I can. But I might not bore you with trying to figure that out. Just know that this piece comes out. And I want to say that's the only other piece that comes out. Pretty great base. We'll put it off to the side. Well, right here for now. Let's take a look at the reason why we're really here, right? We're only here for one reason. We'll figure out what these are in a second. All right. Here we go. Very excited. Very excited. I actually bought another 1/6 figure today that maybe we'll do a little unboxing next week. It's an older figure, so it'll be more or less a companion piece to this one, but I think you'll like it if you're a Superman fan. Whew. There we go. Okay. So first up, let's get the boring stuff out the way. Not really boring. Let's take a look at these hands first, man. The hands. Oops. Okay. Look at the detail. Really cool hands. Pretty soft. Like these kind of grabbing hands or hands that are in pain. Painted really well here. Let me bring down the light just a little bit so you can really see the details so it doesn't wash out too much, but really great. Color is very nice. And then of course it's Superman. So flight hands are an absolute must. Very cool. And then we have these sort of like kind of holding hands. Doesn't have anything to hold. He didn't come with like a crystal or anything like that. But I'm sure you can grab one from, something else you might have in your collection. Be cool if we did get, but he didn't really use crystals like that, like in the Reeves films. So I don't know what he would hold that would be accurate. Then of course we get these fisted hands. Hands are painted really well. Like it's hard to see the detail, but there's so much, they look like skin. And the little veins there. Very nice. Now let's take a look at Krypto. Everyone talks trash about this, who's seen it, who owns it. And let's see how bad Krypto is. Very soft. Love the cape. Love the cape. Oh man, look at that. The raised S logo. Beautiful. Wired all around. It's kind of a silky kind of texture. No articulation at all. I'm not mad at it. Like, I don't need it to have articulation. I understand. It'd be nice if the legs can move, or you can get legs that can attach so he doesn't have to just be in running, flying mode. But I look at him as more of an accessory than like it's a double pack. No, it's an accessory. So yeah, I'm not mad about this. And very strong wire. And he would go like right here. So far, I'm not mad at him. Now, we'll see how he poses with this guy. All right, how do I get him out without ruining anything? All right. Oh, good. He comes out pretty easy. I was having that McFarlane feel of like where you're just pulling these figures out, feel like you're ruining them because they're so packed into the plastic. And let me just push his cape through. It's caught on some, okay, there we go. There we go. I gotta raise you up some. Yo, my first Hot Toys. It is kind of like having a Barbie doll. Just a little bit. Wow. I'm just taking my time with it. Wow. Yo, this is bananas. Wow. I guess you just kind of pull them off like that. I like all the care they take into packing them up. Oh my goodness. Wow. Well, while I have the head off, let's start with the head. I see David Corenswet in there, man. I love the hair. Sculpted. You can see it can move right here. Oh, see, that's the thing, man. The InArt's head sculpt is really great. I would say it's a better likeness, but the expression isn't right on the InArt. It's too stoic. It's too somber. This one just feels kind of hopeful and almost boyish, which is more accurate to Corenswet. And his hair was always kind of windswept. It hardly ever was like perfectly coiffed. You know, a couple times, but usually it was windswept. So I love it. The eyes are really glossy. I would say they look a little weirder. Let me see with the naked eye. Yeah, I would say the eyes are almost a little too glossy, even in person. Like they feel like glass, but I'm not mad at it. And I guess to change the eyes, you use this and kind of move them over. Oh boy. There we go. I might have to fix it. Okay, that's better. That's better. There he is. Okay, so first things first, man. The suit is amazing. Oh, the color is perfect. It's perfect. It's everything you want in a Superman figure. Dude. Yo. And the proportions look good. Like it looks way better than the prototype. Way better. Do a little 360. And that raised S right there. The details. All right, let's turn up the brightness a bit and bring you in. Okay, so the suit has a nice almost rubber feeling to it. And these details are actually like a different material. It's not just like painted into the fabric. It's its own fabric. It's like a rubbery type feel. And this, yeah, the texture here feels way different than the texture here. This feels more like a cloth, where this really feels kind of rubberized, which I love. The emblem feels kind of plastic and obviously raised. And the belt, similar kind of rubber feel. You see these loops right here. This is accurate. He had like one like each hanging down on the side, so really great attention to detail there. And it's hard to see it, but there is a wash on the belt, so it's not just yellow. It looks a little, I don't know if you can see it, turn it bright. It looks a little weathered. It's texture, you know? I want that color. There we go. And then in the back, I believe this is how it is in the movie, where it's just like kind of a bigger buckle back here. I'm not sure. But this is the same material as this, with these rubber parts, just like this. And the legs, rubber right here. I love it. It's different textures all around. So you can see, and fits him pretty much exactly how he fits him. It fits him in the movie. You know, I love the collar. It actually looks like a man in a suit. I guess it is. A doll in a suit. Looks like this extends a little further than on this side. Like this is in and this is out a bit. Very nice. And then, yeah, the back of his suit kind of had this collar where you see where he probably clasps it. put it on. And the boots, great boots with some of the shading there. And it's a soft kind of rubber. So you get mobility with it and it doesn't look like it's gonna crease or crack. And this material is good. It's not like my touch isn't messing it up, you know, like some of the fabrics, like that Mezco Superman, like you hold it in your hand long enough, you start to thread it. This is different. No toe articulation. We do get ankle in the bottom of his boots. Very nice, very soft. Great figure. See some of the articulation here. I'm gonna be very delicate because, you know, I don't want to mess up the fabric, but you can get him about here safely. You know, it's not a Mayfex, right? You're not, and he's Superman. He's not Spider-Man. Don't need him to do crazy poses, but the briefs kind of stop him here. Maybe you can push it further. I won't. Yeah, because of the briefs, the rubber around it kind of hinders that. But Superman doesn't do splits anyway. And crunch about that far, but if you want, but he can fly. And I can bring his arm can go up about here. I'm not trying to stress the fabric too much, but you can get him about here. Yeah, you can get him out here pretty easily. This ball joint in there. He just feels good. It just feels really good. And the wire cape is pretty nice. And works pretty well. It's a heavy cape, so you're not going to be able to like do this and it'll just stay up, you know? But you can get a nice dramatic pose with it. You know, I'm not the best poser. Now, I will say the thing about NR is I do like that they give you a draped cape. Because honestly, I just like the cape to drape down. I don't need it to be dramatic. And sometimes the wire, it just makes it not as regal, you know. Let's see if I can get it to kind of look like it's draping a bit. It's a big cape. It's a nice big cape. Flares out pretty far. But yeah, so like with that wire on the bottom, it's kind of hard to give it that draped look. But it's pretty cool, man. That's pretty freaking cool. Let's see him with some different hands. How easy, yeah, comes out pretty easy. And goes in. Pretty easy. I love it. I love it. I'm gonna make a short where we get to see like different poses and stuff. I won't do that all here. You know, different hands and different poses in the flights and stuff like that. But so freaking dope. Definitely a statement piece. I love it. I love that they got so many of the things right, because here's a picture of that prototype and it just didn't capture the movie. Like compare it to this one and like, it looks like him, man. head sculpt looks like him. Let's check out the base. Now, what's really dope is you don't have to unzip the back. Well, you can't because there is no zipper. And technically, this thing is just supposed to be able to... Yes, it does. How dope is that? Whoa. But I'm going to have to back up so you can see the whole thing. That is a strong magnet. It doesn't feel like he's just going to drop. Now, I wish Krypto, there was a way for him to be on the base, because he's just kind of off to the side, which is kind of just not as fun. I'm digging it. Definitely gonna do a YouTube short where you can really see all the poses and stuff. This is just an unboxing. This is just my initial thoughts. And I'm in love with this figure. I am in love with this guy. Like, it's so dope. Yo. Wow. Wow. Hey, eyes up here. Oh, didn't put that on tight enough. Maybe that's the real punk rock. You ever think about that, Lois? Wow. I mean, that's all I can say is just wow. It's just wow. Wow. I am very pleased. No QC issues at all. Just wow. Wow. Oh, excuse the mess. There we go. That's much better. Very happy with this figure. I think it's amazing. Be on the lookout. I'm gonna milk the hell out of this video. So I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna have pictures. I'm gonna have shorts showing posing. I'm gonna have some fun with this guy. I'm just in awe of him. I really am. I mean, he's just so great. Great figure for a great Superman. Very, very impressed with this guy. Wow. Anyway, that's all I got for you. David Corenswet, Superman figure. Let me know in the comments if I forgot anything. I probably did. I'm in awe of this guy. It's pretty amazing. Love the movie. But even if I didn't, it's such a great figure. So damn good. Anyway, I'm out of here. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'll be back. Same super time. Same super channel.